Church is Circe, how a European goddess became the temple of mental control. Step 1. Church has nothing to do with African spirituality. Before colonizers came, African people didn't go to church. We had shrines, altars, sacred groves, ancestral gathering spaces. Spirituality was direct and rooted in nature, not in stone buildings or foreign books. The word church was imported, along with mental chains. Step 2. The word church comes from a goddess, not a god. The word church evolved from Greek, kyriakon, meaning of the Lord. Old English, Ceres, German, Kirche, but its true spiritual origin ties to Circe, Kirke, the Greek goddess of illusion, mind control, and enchantment. She didn't kill men, she manipulated them, made them forget themselves, and turned them into obedient animals. Step 3. They changed her name, but not her purpose. Over time, Circe's name morphed into church, a soft-sounding, holy-sounding word. But the essence stayed the same, a place where you enter and lose your identity, a place of repetition, surrender, and belief without question. They rebranded Circe as religion and called her temple the house of God. But here's the truth. Step 4. The Bible itself says God doesn't live there. The Most High does not dwell in temples made with hands. Acts 7:48. So let's ask the obvious. If God doesn't live in man-made buildings, why are you going to a man-made building to find him? Because you're not going for God. You're going to re-enter the spell. Step 5. Circe turned men into sheep. So does the church. In Greek mythology, Circe sang to warriors, fed them wine, and transformed them into pigs and sheep, not through violence, but through belief. Now today, churchgoers are literally called the flock. You follow the shepherd. You obey the book. You never question the spell. That's not faith. That's programming. Step 6. The rituals of church are psychological enchantments. Let's break it down. Worship music equals trance induction. Speaking in tongues equals ecstatic possession. Tithing equals transactional sacrifice. Altar call equals ritual surrender. Call and response equals rhythmic chanting. These aren't just praise and worship. They're designed rituals that alter your state of consciousness. Just like Circe's spells, you think you're praising, but you're participating in an ancient spiritual enchantment system. Step 7. Colonizers used church to erase your ancestors. When Europe invaded Africa and the Caribbean, they didn't just bring guns and Bibles. They brought a ritual system of control. Replace your ancestors with Jesus. Replace your shrines with churches. Replace your language with the word. Replace your spirit with guilt and obedience. Church became the spiritual plantation, and Circe was the new master, hiding behind a white god. Step 8. Church was built wherever colonizers went, because they worship Circe. Have you noticed? Everywhere colonizers went, they built churches first. Not schools, not farms, not healing centers, churches. Why? Because they believed in their goddess. They followed Circe, the goddess of illusion. They knew her temple, the church, was their most powerful weapon. It didn't just convert you, it erased you. Step 9. The real spell is belief without proof. Circe didn't need chains. She needed your belief. Once you believed, the spell was sealed. Same with church today. You've never seen God. You've never heard God. You've never touched Jesus, but you're convinced they're real because they taught you to just believe. Belief without proof equals spiritual submission. Step 10. Circe became church, and the spell still works. They changed her name. They built her temples. They called her rituals praise. They called her control salvation. And now you show up every Sunday, chanting, kneeling, giving money in a temple named after a goddess of deception. That's not where God lives. That's where your power gets stolen and replaced with illusion. Final thought. You don't go to church to connect with God. You go there to re-enter the same spell Circe cast centuries ago. But your ancestors didn't need her. They connected to spirit through the earth, water, drums, stars, and bloodline, not through stone, guilt, and illusion. So ask yourself, whose temple are you really in, and whose spell are you still under?